Yo, 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 it's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today with another ADH wealth solution. Today, we'll begin to discuss fulfilling all of your financial needs. To contribute to channel growth, the links are in the description. To schedule an appointment of your own, or to purchase life insurance directly up to $1 million with no medical exam and an instant decision, my information is in the description. Lastly, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. And now, here's our next feature. Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today with another ADH wealth solution. Today, I want to continue on behavioral finances and the different avenues that can go. Last time I spoke about the 6 money personalities, and today I'm going to touch the 4 BITs, or behavioral investor types. But before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule a one-on-one appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description. Now, there are 4 BITs, and each is categorized by a certain risk tolerance level and a primary type of bias, which is either cognitive or emotional. Now, while the middle two are cognitive, it seems the most and least risk tolerant investors tend to be emotional and can be difficult to work with. So, let's jump right in. First, we have the passive preserver, who's a passive investor with a low risk tolerance, and they tend to act on emotional impulse. As the name implies, passive preservers put a huge emphasis on financial security and preserving wealth, rather than taking risks to grow their wealth. Usually, they gain their wealth through things like an inheritance, or most commonly by working for a company for decades, right? The 401k millionaire. They're usually less financially sophisticated and are considered worriers in the fact that they can often be obsessed with short-term performance and are slower to make investment decisions. Now, they focus on taking care of family members and future generations, especially with doing things like college funding for the kids or buying the family house. Ironically, they also tend to enjoy working with financial advisors, as it can help them to gain the knowledge from a trusted source. So now they tend to exhibit the following biases, which I'll explain in depth in another video. But they have endowment, loss aversion, status quo, regret aversion, anchoring, and mental accounting bias. So next we've got what's called the friendly follower. Now they're still a passive style investor with a low to medium level of risk tolerance, and they operate on a cognitive bias. Now they're often passive investors, and they don't rock with the boat with bringing crazy new ideas of their own, but they'd rather follow the pack. Now, you will catch these people in a lot of the newest trends that trend on social media, like the latest meme coin or the hot new investment on the streets. And often, they have no time horizon or an exit plan, and they surely don't consider a long-term plan. For them, it's often about the quick flip. Now, with so many different options, friendly followers likely want to do them all, though a lot of them don't want anything at all to do with investing now due to taking terrible losses in the past. Friendly followers do, however, take the heat of professional advice. Now, they tend to show these here biases. It's going to be residency, hindsight, framing, cognitive dissonance, and ambiguity aversion. So, third on the list is independent individuals, and they have an active investment type. Now, they're usually a medium to a high risk tolerance, though some from the low tolerance risk pool will end up there too. Now, they tend to be strong-willed and independent thinkers, and they're very self-assured and have no problem in trusting their gut feeling. Now, when it comes to professional advice, they tend to like to try to research things themselves. When working with advisors, they can be a bit of a double-edged sword, and they'll tend to do things like request a lot of unsolicited trades. They often take a look at investing as what to give themselves a time freedom. Independent individuals are often contrarians, and they show conservatism, availability, representativeness, self-attribution, and confirmation biases. Now, last but not least, we've got the whales, known as the active accumulator. Now, they obviously have an active investment style with a high risk tolerance, but they're emotional decision makers. And because of this, they're the most aggressive behavioral investment type. Now, often they're also entrepreneurs, and they often also created their family's first generation of wealth. Now, they have more self-confidence and usually stronger wills than those independent individuals. Why? Well, because at high income levels, they often control the outcomes of non-investment activities and believe that they can do the same thing with investing, which is more often than not the case. Now, they tend to be very swift when making decisions, but they might chase after riskier investments than their friends. And they enjoy the thrill of making good investments when successful. Now, when it comes to professional advice, they stray away from basic principles like diversification or asset allocation. These guys are hands-on and heavily involved in their investment process, even when they admittedly have little to no investment knowledge. Now, biases of active accumulators are overconfidence, illusion of control, self-control, and optimism. So that's going to be it for today, folks. Make sure that you hit the like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. With that being said, wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. And remember, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge, but they challenge you to challenge. Accept the challenge. Salute. Hey folks, this last video was sponsored by my company, where we help people like you to reach their financial goals. We do this through a simple conversation where we help to identify and then protect your lifestyle, and then we implement a plan. The process starts at about an hour. So, if you want more information, or you want to schedule a consult, contact me via the information in the description box, and let's talk and see if we're actually a great fit for each other. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Thank you, and enjoy life.